Welcome to episode 10 of this Let's Play series of Gladius, Relics of War as the craft world Aeldari. In our last episode, we moved in on the Space Marine city. They only have one city because the Space Marine faction can only have one city. And we are destroying them. Now, they did pop out some Terminators, so not a big deal at this point in the game with all of these units I have, but they are pretty strong units, very iconic as well, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. We're just going to swarm, I think. We'll just swarm in. Oh, you need... Oh, you're a transport. Well, that's okay. You can still shoot. And then this... This Vol battery, I need you to clear these wire weeds out. Wow, these Guardians are doing an incredible amount of damage. I don't know if it's because they're leveled up. If these Fortress of Redemption are just bad at this point in the game. Oh, they didn't die. I spoke too soon. I'll send this guy back. He'll heal up, but on his way to one of these spots where he'll heal faster, he'll turn around and blast this down. And then, yeah, these guys just do a ton of damage now. Wow, it must be because, like, they're leveled up, or they also have extra armor pen. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad units. These Guardians are not bad. I never even gave them their grenades, which are good against, like, most things. Execute orders. My last shining spears. Should probably give them some sort of name. Like... the shiniest spears. You are healed up. Get those next turn. And freaking wireweed. Alright, let's start clearing this out so we can actually move in. And you can't see these units, so we'll get the focus shot here. Alt to show, I guess, okay. Autark can get in and hit the city. And also give her extra melee attacks. Haywire grenade. Cooldown of 10 turns, so I can do 16.8 or 21.5. Well, I may have wasted my... I know Kane! Hope I didn't waste my... this attack. I don't know if it... well, maybe it did have extra attacks. Cool. So you can finish them off. You've moved in. Everybody up here already acted to take out that fortress. So we'll get in here. This will mess with the morale of both of these units, and we'll hit the Terminators. We can get them down soonish. I have a lot of units. 4 damage, 3.9. Oh, you've already attacked. You just need to move. Oh, you can't see the city through the other part of the city? Darn. And you're here for healing. Go ahead and heal that tank. And you've already attacked. Okay, end turn. Ow. City and those Terminators are punching the crap out of my Banshees. This tank's healed up enough. You can go heal up there. Got my next fire prism. Of course, can't have too many fire prisms. And I think we'll produce like, I think we'll wait. That way we have it available for the War Walker immediately. We'll have our like inexplicably powerful Guardians come in and kill off the Terminators. Should update. Here we go. What's the range on this? 3 tiles. So anybody else want to come in here? Yeah. Okay, there we go. So now we pop this accuracy. So all these guys are going to do more damage this turn. That does a lot of damage. Just 10 damage to that city. What's the armor pen on that? It's just 1. 4.1 damage. Attack 7. Oh, so it hits it a bunch of times. Oh, this giant bastion of steel has less armor than regular Space Marines do. Okay. Don't need to ask any questions. Oh, I think we're going to kill the city off. Let's finish these fortresses off real quick, because they're driving me a little bit crazy. There we go. You can get inside there to heal up. And gosh darn wireweed in the way. The shiniest spears. I think it's only right for a fire prism to get the final blow, since I love them. Alright, victory. They thought they could stand against the arts of war, perfected over 60 million years, against those who have given their lives and minds to becoming the perfect aesthetic representation of the warrior in all its forms. Perhaps from this they will learn. Well, no, we killed them all. So... okay, so the blue Tyranid died really early, relatively, and then the red one right after because we... so the blue... okay, so blue is doing pretty well until their war with red caused them some problems. Or is this because I killed them? Red didn't have that many forces, actually. Green was getting stronger and stronger and stronger, but at no point did my war with them weaken me. You can see I never really lost any power during my fight with them. That's interesting. So economy-wise, I had some big spikes. Yeah, so this is why I was winning, is because I found I had a lot of resource tiles that I was able to grab hold of and keep. And partly that's because I was lucky. Wow, look at all the water down here. I don't usually see that. I know I did low landmass, but it usually isn't all one big block like that. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, so those 4 players crammed into 60% of a map. But made for a good game, made for lots of fighting. I mean, actually not, because they didn't really give me much of a fight. See, over here, blue was so busy with red that they never even came this way at all. I mean, they had like this tile here, maybe, and then that's it. And I just came in, there was nothing there. I just killed everything. There was nothing defending Red City. Killed them. Came around. Space Marines were... I don't know what the heck they were doing. But yeah, nobody put any pressure on me all game. So, you know, could have been harder. But I think the next one I'll do, I'll up the difficulty a little bit. That definitely was a little bit too easy. But I also got a little lucky. I think if there had been more actual fighting earlier in the game, because there was no pressure on me, it would have been a lot harder. So economy-wise, yeah, I really... yeah, this is where I leveled up my Autarch, I think, and got those all these flat bonuses that completely annihilated anybody else's economy. Military, I was weaker, yeah, because I didn't build the infantry building. This is where I start popping out shining spears. And then I just probably batteries of Vol and fire prisms, and I just kept going. I finally started getting infantry in here too, so it was going up very quickly. Blue was going up until their fight with red slowed them down, and then I came in and destroyed them. Red destroyed. Green was on the up until we started fighting at the end. Research-wise, wow, I didn't expect green to be beating me for the whole game. That's surprising. They didn't have... I mean, they just didn't seem to have that much tech. They had gunships and they had infantry. You know what? I actually noticed that in another game I was playing where a Space Marine was an ally of mine. They never built vehicles. They didn't build the building to make vehicles, so they never built vehicles. They had Terminators and no vehicles. So I wonder if there's a bug in the Space Marine AI where they don't build the whatever it is that makes their, like, dreadnoughts and stuff. Because if they had had dreadnoughts, you know, or like, you know, maybe, I don't know if they were at Land Raider tech or not by the end, but that would have been a big problem for me. Or Predator tanks, or, you know, they also have like a jet bike unit, I think. They had the flying vehicle, but that's a different building chain. And then details, let's see, I accumulated a lot of resources. Dealt nearly triple the damage in military. Wow. Damage taken, I took the least amount. Units created, I created like double these two. Space Marines gave me a run for their money, but I don't know why they kept losing their units. I mean, I didn't encounter 31 Space Marine units. So I don't know what was going on with them. They're struggling with something. Maybe they had a bunch of Castellan robots down here. I don't know. This is really interesting. This these graphs and all this details and stuff you can get. That's really, really neat. Well, I can see all the different types of resources. I collected a hell of a lot of influence that game. Yeah, I ended with a ton. Hell of a lot of ore. Poor Blue collected 198 ore. Oh no. We collected 3186 science. It's less than me though. So I did beat them at the end then. Yeah, I was just barely above them. Cool. Well, thank you everybody for watching this series. I know this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode, but I really appreciate everybody who's watching. And again, you know, please leave a like if you liked my video, and you know, if you want to see more, please subscribe. I'll do more strategy games. I'll do something smaller in between them. Generally, I may not for this one because this is only 10 episodes or 11 episodes long, but I'll definitely keep doing different strategy games. I have a lot of 4X games that I just absolutely love. Some of them are new and some of them are old and kind of almost bad looking at this point, but I still love them. So I hope you guys will join me for my next series, and I will see you then.